Hi, everybody. Welcome to Half the National Average. This is Michelle coming to you with habit hack number 112. So, happy Tuesday. And this week's theme is all about the power of no. No is such a critical piece of the formula if you are going to be successful at any long-term habit. And what no is oftentimes is discipline. Discipline, you think about any athlete, you think about anybody who's really honed a skill or a craft, they have had to say no to so many other things so that they can have the time to hone their craft, or they can have the time to practice the skill that they're getting really good at. And so in a lot of ways, discipline involves no. And so today's habit hack, distraction blurs vision, is that the first thing you have to have if you are going to be able to have the discipline to say no is a vision. So yesterday's habit hack, hopefully you have tried to do it. Where's mine? It's over there somewhere. So anyway, I did it. It literally took me about 10 minutes, a little less than 10 minutes to write 100 things that I want to do. And it was so easy for me, but I think about this kind of stuff all the time. But for some of you, and if you haven't done it, so you have all week to do it, but I beg you, please do it, because it's really going to tell on yourself. You are going to tell on yourself when you are struggling to write 100 things that you want to do, or you're like, I did it a couple times, breaking up something to make it 3 things, right? Because really it's kind of one thing, but I made it into 3 things. But I was just really writing everything down, writing all the things I want to do. Everything from I'd love to go diving in a dry suit with a pot of orcas. Like, that would be something that I've seen. I follow National Geographic, and it's just the most amazing thing watching those divers go to the Antarctica, or the Antarctic, or what is it, the poles? I don't even know. See, I got to find out where I need to go. I don't even know where to go, but I know I want to do it. So, and that's going to be really hard because I have Raynaud's and I get really chilly. So anyway, but I wrote every single thing down. Well, not even every single thing down. I just spent 10 minutes writing 100 things down that I want to do. And what you're going to start to see is there's going to be clear themes of things, or you're going to see that you're going to really struggle. And if you're really struggling, that's a little bit about today's habit hack. So today's habit hack is all about distraction blurs vision. So let me just describe what most people's lives kind of look like, right? And don't be sad or scared if this is your life, but most people, they're given their vision, right? Very few people, when you're little, you're like, I want to be a firefighter, or I want to be a, whatever, fill in the blank. And then as you grow up and your friends are influencing opinions, your parents are influencing opinions, your neighborhood, where you grew up, how much money you had, if you're going to go to college, if you're going to go to trade tech, if you're whatever it is, right? And you have your dream or your vision. Well, very quickly that vision gets blurred by a lot of other things. I talk a lot about TV and how TV very much blurs vision, or this generation, the last couple generations actually, a lot of gaming can blur vision, or it can clarify vision. Some people that cleared their vision up. But all of this happens and you kind of get stuck with these big goals that everybody expects you to do, right? You expect to finish junior high school, and then you got to go to college, and then you finish college, and then your goal is to have a job, and you have a dream of a job, but then you end up just working a job to pay the bills. And then you, once you get a job, then maybe it's marriage, and then maybe it's kids. And then now it's got to get the kids in school. And then all of a sudden, all your dreams and goals shift to now your children's dreams and goals. And that's pretty much going to sum up most people that are living today. That's what happens. And then they sit 4.7 hours in front of a TV, blurring their vision and never really practicing anything for themselves every single day for even 15 minutes. And so that's what this project is all about. It's about clear your vision. You are not going to be able to have discipline if you don't have vision. So try writing first your 100 things that you want to do. And then today's habit hack is you got to pick one. So look at your list and pick just one. Now, I was thinking, I wrote, I always love that quote that says, you're either working on your dream or working for somebody else on theirs. And I was thinking a lot of times we have to do both, right? Sometimes we have to trade our time for money so that we can work on our dream. But you can't think about working on your dream as financially right now going to financially benefit you. Sometimes your dream is just your dream and you're going to do it and you're going to finance it through working for somebody else's dream. But have that vision very clear that that's not your dream. That's working in somebody else's dream so you could trade your time for money so that you can have a clear vision of your dream. Hopefully that's not too much of a bummer for you guys. A little bit of a reality check. But that is truth, man. So write down that list. I can't wait. Potter, I know you're going to do it. So I'm curious to know how fast it would take some of you out there to write a list of 100 things that you want to do. Are you so filled by other people's opinions that you're going to struggle even putting 100 or even 50 things? Or are you like me where you just want to do so many things that you actually have to narrow your vision because there's so many things that do distract or interest you that you really have to constantly say no to other things that you want to do just so that you can get the few done that you're working on for a year. Super curious to hear more about that. And then the last thing I just wanted to say is I was reading an article about Meredith, Meredith from Grey's Anatomy. I don't even know her real name. That's how sad. And I didn't even want to look it up. I was like, maybe I should look it up. I was like, no, I'm not even gonna waste the time because I have to have my own practice. I don't even care what her name is. But I'm pretty sure they said what her name was in this article that I was reading. Or was it an article or was it nothing? It was something. But she was saying that she had to choose early on in her career whether she was going to keep stay with Grey's Anatomy or try to do really creative, artsy, fartsy types of things that would kind of fill her soul. And she said she decided very early on that she wasn't going to do that. She was going to focus on making as much money as she could. And I mean, I'm sure some people cringe by that. I loved it. I thought that is a perfect example of having clear vision, that she's trading her time for money so that she doesn't have to use her job for looking for the fulfillment. She can free up time to look for fulfillment elsewhere and make as much money making a show that probably a ton of you have spent hours and hours and hours. I know I watched season 1 and 2. This is pretty good. Season 3, you'll ask me. You'll lose me on season 3 of every single show. I can't get past to season 3. But just think about it. She's telling you that it's not good quality watching. It's just a waste of time. And how many of us have spent the hours wasting our time on somebody else's vision and not spending 15 minutes on our own? So yeah, I'll get off my little soapbox right now. But I just want to encourage you guys, get your list of 100 things. Start realizing that discipline can only come when you have clear vision, and vision can only come if you have a vision. We are target-seeking creatures. We have to have a target, and if you don't have a target, trust me, somebody is pushing you toward their target. So don't be a little lemming. Make your own target and get your own thing done. All right, that's it. That's my big thing. I didn't have a lot of time today. I was busy. So did you notice what I'm giving away today? I struggled because this came from my friend. This is from the homeland, by the way. My friend Louie gave this to me, and I wore it proudly, but I kind of have a big chest. I don't know if you guys noticed, but and it kind of sits funny. Every time I wear it, it's like a diving board off my chest. And so I think this is going to look really good on somebody else, maybe with where I don't want to say, where it sits more delicately. Join this project. Do something for 15 minutes every day, and you too can have clear vision. All right, I gotta go. I only have 30 seconds to get to my other stuff. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday, and I am hoping to talk to you Wednesday. Bye.